Hi guys, we're back. It's TillDeathInfo.com. I'm Dr. Roz.
I'm Kill.
It's the Female Fridays meets Male Mondays. So we just decided to do these videos together, and we've had quite a lot of feedback from you guys in regards to the sex star spouses. So here's a question that a lot of people were kind of asking, or that we were having conversation about. And it really is this whole good girl syndrome and how that really affects how you perform sexually. And you have to think about it as women. All our lives we've been told little girls keep their legs. Well, I'm Southern, so really down in the South, this is really what we were told. Little girls keep their legs closed. There's nothing open after 2 o'clock or midnight. Yeah, when you're like young. There's nothing. You never heard this?
There's nothing open after 2 o'clock.
No. You never. No, nothing but legs. You never heard that?
No.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing open past 2 o'clock.
Yeah, there's nothing open past midnight but legs. You never heard that?
Nah.
Oh my God. Yeah, see, I told you I'm Southern, and I'm a girl. Of course, you would never hear that. I'm a girl. So there's nothing open past. I'm sure a bunch of women can relate to that statement. I'm serious. And it's kind of like you can't do what guys do. You can't go around. You shouldn't be sleeping with all these people. You should preserve yourself. I mean, our messages about sex are completely different than the messages that you guys receive about sex. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I prided myself on being a good girl. I was like, there ain't nobody up in Rome, Georgia that could ever say they were with me. Sorry, Rome, I just called everybody out. But really, I did. I prided myself on being a good girl, and I knew my parents didn't play that because my daddy is crazy. He's the type of person that would be like, you slept with my daughter. He's crazy. So I just was trying to spare the young boys of Rome, Georgia, sparing their life.
Okay.
Even down to my husband, he was just like, what are you doing to my daughter? But, so we get very different messages. So then when we get in marriages, and of course we hook up and try to merge our life with the person that got the message of go sleep with every girl you can sleep with, go, what do you always say something about? Bang
as many chicks.
Yeah, bang as many chicks.
It's possible.
Can't believe I just said that. Bang as many chicks as possible. You guys learn about sex typically from porn and from the little lies that the little boys on the street, in the locker room tell. Oh, I was with Sally Mae, and no, they were,
You're off and down, so Sally Mae.
Shut up. I am. I can't help it. I can't help it. Now you got me all self-conscious about my southernness. So you guys get very different messages. You guys are far more advanced in terms of having sex, I would say. You guys start, I hear boys that start as young as 12. There's some girls that start that young too, but typically, some girls that start that young. But typically, the girl is probably more so in high school.
Right.
So it's probably like a junior prom or senior prom kind of thing. If the parents had a tight rein on them.
Right.
So, that's a significantly different point in your life of having sex than when you're in middle school.
Right.
Or 6th grade. Completely different. So, of course, you guys have had more experience. And then when we are trying to have sex, we're trying to do it because we really think we love somebody. Really, it could just be puppy love, but we think he's the one.
Right.
And so when we give ourselves away, it's because we want you to have our special gift. But when you guys have sex,
we need to do a poll.
No, when you guys have sex, you're not thinking about getting her a special gift.
No.
Yeah.
I don't care about special gift.
Right, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how many women out there in high school who were having sex really looked at it like this is... See, I just feel like there's a whole lot of differences. See, number one, Raj, you had your mom and your dad in the house.
Well, that's true.
A lot of the girls I dated didn't have fathers.
Okay.
You know, so I think that's a huge point right there. Number two, I don't know if any of the girls that most guys were with was like, here's my special gift.
Well, of course we
No,
don't
I'm
say
not
here's
saying
my
you said
gift.
it, but I think it's just like we talked about earlier. That's just peer pressure. You just want to have sex. Your girlfriends are doing it. So I don't think that, women are taught, this is a special gift. I think what happens is a lot of parents, we end up scarring our kids because we're like, don't have sex. It's nasty, whatever.
Yeah,
And it's not it's not any information. It's not, you're not supposed to have sex until you get married.
Right.
So then that way a girl is growing up, and boys are growing up thinking, okay, this isn't nasty. It isn't bad. It's just something I shouldn't do until I get married. Then I can do it. So a lot of parents screwed up. Y'all parents screwed up. Because y'all done told y'all kids, y'all daughters, don't ever have sex, don't do nothing nasty. Now they married.
Or there was never a conversation.
Yeah, but most of them became jump-offs. I don't say
But there was
everybody
never
didn't have a conversation.
I didn't have a conversation until the day I
jump-off.
graduated from high school.
Okay. And
That's
why I
like
said,
way too long.
I don't want to
Sorry,
say
Mama
nobody
Baby.
had a jump. If you didn't have a combo, you were a jump-off. I'm just saying that what now happens is you're in marriage. And you don't want to do certain things that he wants you to do, and it becomes a problem. So it's really, the question was about how do you break down all these inhibitions? How do you get past the good girl syndrome? How do you get past?
It's hard. It's a mental shift. It's a mind shift, because now you've got to go from, oh my gosh, save yourself, don't have sex, to, oh my gosh, this man want to have sex with me. I'm his wife now. It's okay. And you've gotta get to that point of being okay with yourself, that it's okay. And if you don't have a lot of experience sexually, that's very hard. I mean, that's a very hard. It's very hard to get to that point of, am I doing this right? I mean, you're questioning everything. Where does my hand go? Where does my leg go? What do I do with my hair?
Okay. Your hair?
To my,
really?
yeah.
All right.
Do I put rollers in my hair? Do I have my head wrapped? Like, what do I do? Like, am I supposed to be this vixen?
Don't wear no head wrap. You ain't Erykah Badu. Don't nobody want no woman with no head wrap on while
I'm just saying. See, exactly. See, I might want to be comfortable having sex, but you might want me to be.
Don't have. Here's a hint to all women: don't have no headscarf on when you having sex. That's not a turn on for no dude with no head wrap on.
But see,
no. Nobody should even think. No woman should be thinking about no.
What if it's a cute one?
Mostly everything you were gonna hear from me say on this site is go seek counsel. To get past those mental hurdles, I don't think it's something that we can do by ourselves.
No, you can't.
We've been just as much as we've been ingrained. People don't really realize how much bad
stuff
advice and information we've been given through life. We're told you can do it yourself. You can get through everything. Get over it. You shouldn't worry about it.
Or another thing is just trust God.
Yeah.
Pray about it. And listen, I'm a Christian, so yes, I pray about everything in my life. But you have got to understand that God has put people like myself on this earth to help you get through those things. So you can't just...
Right. Because that's what happens. I think a lot of women try to get past it.
Yeah.
And then they hit a roadblock, and it's just like, I can't.
I mean, I'll be honest when...
Please don't.
I want to be honest.
Okay, be honest.
Okay. Maybe I won't. It might embarrass. Well, no, I mean, I self-disclosed. So when I became married, I had that whole good girl. I mean, this is...
Obviously you did. If
I
you
can relate to
head wrap on. Obviously you did.
But, and I don't even think my husband knows this, but there would be times that I would
You want to say this now?
Yeah. Okay, I won't say it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Back to what I was saying is that
I just want to help the people.
And that's good. That's good. We're going to help them without your story. So all I'm saying is that a lot of times with how to get past that, I just think it has to be a counseling session if you can. Some women I'm sure
or communicate with your husband.
Yeah, I mean, of course the communication has to be there. But the moral to the story is you have to get past it.
Yeah.
It to me is really not a can I
to have a better sex life and to have a fulfilled
it has
sex
to
life.
be. You have to get past it.
Yeah.
So it may be, well, doing this makes me feel stupid. Well, why does it make you? Like, there's so many questions that have to go into it and that have to be answered because, I mean, like I always say, you know, a man can't just say, I don't like talking. And a woman just say, oh, okay, that's cool, and leave that man be. Yeah. No, you want us to bend like Play-Doh to however y'all want us to be whatever y'all need to get your needs met. And women need to do the exact same thing. If you expect somebody to bend for you and all those things, you have to be able to bend too. And it's not easy to sit and listen to a woman talk. It's not. It's just not. You know, it takes time. The same way that we saying it take y'all time. It take us time. You know, because I'm just
to sit and hear me talk.
Yo, you gotta understand. Tio asked me a question, I'll be like, oh yeah, such and such pregnant. Oh, well, when they do? I don't know. I don't care about none of that. I ain't asking none of them questions. But see, that's what women, y'all want to know. Well, when did it happen? How did they find out?
Yeah, we're very detailed.
I don't care. Yeah, they pregnant. Yeah. When the dude 9 months? I don't know. Ain't that how long it takes somebody to have a kid?
It's actually 10.
Okay, well, 10. See, what did they do in 10 months? But we don't care about none of that stuff. So I'm a just moral to the story person. Just tell me the moral of the story. You know, I don't need to have the build up. You know,
I agree.
I even hate that on Sports Center. You know, and they take a 2-hour basketball game and make it 5 minutes. I just want to find out who won. Yeah. Tell me who won first, and then you could go through all the highlights. But that's just me. And I think most men are like that. So all that to just say is that, you know, we have to bend towards each other. Because the goal has to be a happy marriage.
But guys, you have to be understanding, and you have to give your wife time to work through those things. You can't stress them out in that when they're trying to work these things out. You have got to be understanding of what they're going through. You got to be, and wives. And it goes. You need to be understanding of what your husband is going through.
And it's going back to communication.
Absolutely.
It has to go back to.
Absolutely.
I'm trying.
Absolutely.
I'm trying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bear with me. I'm trying. But if you don't hear nothing and nothing
changes. You can't shut down. Oh my gosh, you can't shut down. Ooh. No, I'm just saying, when people shut down, yeah. Like, I mean, what good is that going to do anybody if you're shutting down and not actively wanting to, you know, participate in your own sex life?
And it's one of those things.
If you don't participate in your sex life, somebody else will.
And it's one of those things that I've always said, you know, women, y'all have a need to communicate. Like, that's your thing.
We do.
And men,
that creates
our
intimacy
thing is like sex. And the thing that I was telling one of my homegirls was the crazy part is that if a man doesn't want to talk, you guys are still able to go off and talk to other people.
Right.
You know, you're still able to talk to your mother, your girlfriends, and you're still able to get that release out of you. Whereas with men, like if you say you don't want to have sex, then I just don't have sex until you're ready. And I was telling my homegirl, like, imagine if a man could just say, you'd be like, yo, I got this great story to tell you. He's like, no, thank you. I'll tell you when I'm ready to have that story, and you can't call nobody. A woman may blow up. Y'all head may just blow off. If it takes 2 to 3 days for him to finally be like, okay, I'm ready to listen to your story.
I would start talking to myself. Yeah.
Okay, well, cool. There goes back to your asexual.
So I guess that's why that's why men can be okay with being so asexual.
Please explain it in this word that you made up.
It's when you have relations with yourself.
Asexual. The moral of what I was trying to say.
You don't like it?
I mean, it's cool.
I like it. It sounds better than the imp word.
So, okay. Down south. So, that's all I'm saying is that, you know, we just need to see what each other's number one needs are and really try to meet them. Because that's really the moral stuff. We're not meeting each other's needs, and I understand some people don't know how to meet each other's needs. It's just you have to be willing to. I truly believe that if you come with an open heart and an open mind saying, I want to make you happy. What can I do to make you happy? And your spouse tell you these are the things you could do to make me happy. I really don't see why you wouldn't want to make your spouse happy. You know what I mean? I that's the part that I don't get.
I don't get that.
You know, why you want to do
it. Women. You can get through the good girl syndrome. It's possible. You can do it. You know, it just takes time, and don't feel bad about who you are because of how you respected yourself when you were younger. It's okay. That's what you were supposed to do. That's what God designed us to do. Right. You know, you're not of the world, so don't feel bad because you didn't participate in the world.
Cool. SoDefiniteful.com, Female Fridays. I'm just sitting in for the ride.